Tusamitamab ravtansine is a CEACAM5 targeting ADCs with a DM4 payload that showed in phase 1/2 activity in patients with non-squamous NSCLC expressing CEACAM5, which you can find in roughly 25% of the patients. So in the CARMEN-LC03 study, patients were randomized between Tusarav versus Docetaxel after receiving first-line combination of chemotherapy and immunotherapy. Importantly, there were a pre-screening step because all the patients needed to provide slides of the tissue in order to select only those with a CEACAM5 expression defined by a 2+ intensity in at least 50% of the tumor cells. There is a dual primary endpoint, DFS and OS. Patients were stratified on ECOG, the region, and the prior IC treatment, either sequential, chemo, immune checkpoint, or combination of chemo and immune checkpoint. 389 patients were randomized between Tusarav and Docetaxel. A very classical population, median age was 64. Roughly 22% of the patients were never smoker. We saw a high expression of CEACAM5, meaning at least 80% of tumor cells in almost 55% of the patients, and roughly 15% of the patients had brain mets. So in terms of PFS, there was no advantage with Tusarav versus Docetaxel, with a median PFS of 5.4 months for Tusarav, 5.9 months for Docetaxel. In terms of overall survival, it's similar, no differences. Median OS on Tusarav was 12.8 months, 11.5 months in the Docetaxel arm. In terms of overall survival in the subgroup analysis, there might be more pronounced benefits for Tusarav in the patients with higher expression of CEACAM5. Time to deterioration of quality of life was longer in the Tusarav arm versus Docetaxel, and the grade 3 treatment-related adverse events were 14.9% in the Tusarav arm versus much more for Docetaxel, 39.5 months. So overall, the study failed to show benefits in terms of PFS in the patient receiving Tusarav compared to those who received Docetaxel.